And they all got ill. And they didn't recover for weeks.
Again.
So there we go. Just shows you should never do that, right?
Never. Never.
Too risky.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hey.
friends.
Oh, I didn't.
Hello.
Hello.
So we are here to discuss the final episodes of season 3. So,
Of Lost.
of Lost, the greatest
Yeah,
show on
that's the
television.
one.
Clarify.
So no spoilers past season 3, please. And give everybody a chance to jump on here. Okay, so we were going to do we had a little snafu last week, so we were going to
I
circle.
had snafu last week. Y'all were good.
MJ had a snafu last week. So we're going to circle back and touch on 17 because that was an important episode. And then we are going to go ahead and do 19 through 23, which included the season finale.
Bum, bum,
So,
bum, bum.
hi, Constance. Constance is here.
Hi, Constance.
Hello.
Okay, so 17 was Catch 22.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think, MJ
I
Desmond episode?
I loved it, and I will reveal to all that I watched it this morning. I finished the series, and then I watched 17 this morning, which was wonderful. I had such a good time watching this episode. So we start with we learn Desmond is in a monastery, and he's a monk, and he took a vow of silence, and then we figure out through the episode where the brother, little nickname thing that he does comes from.
Oh, you got mute.
You muted. You muted, MJ.
I'm sorry, I hit the button.
There you go.
Sawyer and Kate in this episode. Oh my gosh, there's some Sweet Valley High hijinks going on in this episode, and I loved it. I loved it. I felt bad for Sawyer, but I loved it. Let me see if I could decipher my notes. How about that? Okay, so Sawyer and Kate. So Sawyer was kind of hitting on Kate, and he's like, "Do you need me to make you a mixtape or something?" He was shooing him away. Oh, I loved it.
And he actually brought her a mixtape.
He did.
Not quite a mixtape, but.
And what was it? Oh, it was Phil Collins.
Is that what it was?
Phil Collins. All right. Desmond gathers everyone for his vision. So he has a vision of something happening. He thinks Penelope, his girl, is coming to rescue him. And he gathers, Hurley, Charlie, Jin, and convinces everybody to go camping. And then throughout that little transaction, it comes out that, he is having a vision. And in the vision, he sees Charlie dying, which has been predicted. And the way that Charlie goes is just absolutely horrific. So that there's a little foreshadowing about that. And then they show them going into the jungle and going on this little bit of an adventure. What is this? This is perhaps...
She mute herself again?
She did.
Oh, yes, she did.
What are you doing?
I have no idea. I must be hitting something.
Oh, wait, were you talking? I thought you were just thinking.
I think I'm more thinking and trying to understand my
Oh,
handwriting.
okay.
Perhaps,
Put the mute
Perhaps-
button in the back of the room.
So it was interesting because we talked last week about themes in this show. And I talked about themes of justice, themes of shame, and now themes of sacrifice are popping up. And I was like, oh, this is good. This is really good. Okay, Kate and Jack, completely awkward. So they have like a little, Kate's eating oatmeal or something. Jack walks over to like the kitchen area on the ocean beach front. And they're having, a little like, hey, what's going on? Da, 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 da. Completely awkward. And then she sees him go over to Juliet and starts breaking bread and having a good time. Kate sees that and she starts getting jealous. And what does she do? She goes right over to Sawyer's tent and she uses Sawyer. And I felt bad for Sawyer. I did.
Poor Sawyer.
Because
I bet he hated every minute of it.
Well, yeah, because he did pick up on it. You know, it's pure jealousy. And then
Yeah, he says if you want to do it again, just ask, doesn't he?
well,
If you
yeah,
wanna use me. If you want to
He
use
says
me
you don't
again.
have
if
to
you want to
use
use
me.
me, go ahead. Right, but
Yeah.
you know, in that I'm a hurt guy kind of way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did feel bad for it. And let's see. I said, boo, she uses him to feel better about herself, which is that's sad. That's she's got like insecurity issues going on or something.
Mhm.
And
So
then
can I
go
ask
ahead.
you about that? Did anybody find? I feel like it was intentional irony. Did
The book?
anybody find it ironic that when Sawyer then asks Jack to play ping pong with him,
Mhm.
and he's asking him about Kate to try to figure out what happened,
Right.
that the two of those guys are talking about Kate and they're
Yeah.
playing ping pong?
Oh no, I didn't put that together.
No.
Not
Nobody
really,
put that
no.
together except for you, Dave.
No.
Yeah.
Is it good or no?
Look, Gareth doesn't even know what you're talking about.
I'm just like, come on, right? Like Kate is like ping ponging back and forth between the two of them. I thought
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, actually, that is pretty good.
I thought it was intentional, but maybe not.
You should. I actually no, and I'm not even being ironic, but I'm curious to look at the scene to see if the ball, like who's the ball is on whose side as they're saying what they're saying.
Well, you could do that on your 8th watch of the show.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Or
watch the
ninth.
first 3 seasons all over again before I do this.
But
You know what? I wonder if, just to bounce back on what MJ said, I wonder if it's confusion or no. What did you say? If it's like
It's a jealousy. I think.
jealousy thing. I wonder if it's a jealousy thing or a commitment issue, because as we know, Kate has been bouncing around her whole life. So
yeah, I
wonder if it's
honestly,
Well,
my-
she's definitely
yeah.
reacting. I think MJ is definitely closer to the truth because it's definitely her watching Jack and Juliet that makes her.
oh yeah,
react.
big time.
yeah,
So
it's
it's
a
definitely-
visceral reaction that she responds to like in
Oh, that
seconds.
that reaction, yeah.
It's
for
a
sure.
rebound. It's a
She-
rebound moment.
She doesn't
For
even
sure.
process it. She's just like she sees those two and she's like, where's Sawyer? You know what I mean? Like she just needs to get her whatever rage,
Yeah.
jealousy, whatever.
Yeah.
It seemed
needs
like
to-
a little
needs to put it somewhere.
over the top kind of jealousy reaction. I mean, they were just like Jack and Juliet were just eating together.
Here's
and
here's the thing: is that everybody says, "Oh, Jack and Kate love each other," blah blah blah, da 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 da. Well, this kind of fuels that a little bit because maybe deep down she really does dig Jack. I don't think so. I think Sawyer's is her dude, but you know, maybe that's just how she's dealing with it.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah. So one of the best lines I thought was it Desmond was talking about Penny. He was telling them about Penny and the photo to the fellas they're camping and all that. And it said, with enough money and information, you can find anyone.
That's what Penny was said. said
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, I said, you can tell this is before TikTok detectives and all that, because you can find people in seconds on TikTok.
That also totally reminded me of when Sun went to find Jin's dad.
Yeah,
Because honestly, when you're talking about money, I'm just thinking Sun.
Mhm.
Right
Yeah.
away.
absolutely, absolutely. Oh my God, that's so funny. I have ping pong. Sawyer knows that Kate used him. Sad.
Sawyer's not dumb. He don't care.
No,
Well, I don't know if he cares. I think he does care, but
he does. He's a big boy. He cares.
Well, he cares, but he bounces back all the time. I mean, he's a very strong, resilient man, isn't he? So he would care and be upset, but then
Right.
half an hour
But
later, he's like, "Oh wow, sodder."
I think that's his coping mechanism too. He kind of brushes it off, but deep down it still stings. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
big time compartmentalizer.
Yeah. Sawyer shows up with a mixtape. You don't have to use me. You don't have to use me, Freckles. That just makes me sad. You just have to ask. Des is okay. So Des is fired for being a monk because he just didn't fit in, and that's when the brother thing happens. And then we had the Flash Superman exchange, which was awesome. Right when they were
but every time, because I said this when we were talking about it before, that every time that conversation starts,
Mhm.
you're like, "Oh, here we go. It's going to be the thing. We're going to see that thing again. You know, that moment, horrible bit."
right.
So it's kind of like, so it's very clever because you know that is the start of that moment, that scene.
Mm-hmm. And the interesting thing, and I'm glad that I watched this episode when I did in the order that I did, because Charlie mentioned something about vibrations, and everything in the universe is based on energy, frequency, and vibration. And there's more vibration down in later episodes, but I was like, that's interesting that he brought up vibrations in here.
Yeah.
I will say, because you saw it in that order,
yeah,
you knew what was going to happen. And I think when you watch it in the correct order, you think that's how he's going to die. And you're waiting for the episode to finish with him dying. Right. So I do think that would have changed your reaction to those scenes.
Well, it depends whether you believe it's going to happen or not. Because I remember when I first saw this episode, I didn't for a minute think that Charlie was going to die. Okay. I knew Desmond would not just let him die.
Right.
Because Desmond's too awesome. And I was right.
He is. Wow. And he has great hair this whole season. Like,
Desmond's hair is always on point.
Well, but you know what? Speaking of hair, I was thinking about it because really none of them look like they've been on an island for 40 days, you know? Like they're all somewhat manicured, especially with the hair.
Yeah.
But I actually think Desmond is the only one who looks kind of shaggy, but he makes it work. Yeah. Like he's the only one who actually looks like he's been waiting for someone to help.
Well, and Locke's got an advantage on that front.
Well, yeah.
For sure. For sure. Woohoo! Okay, let's see what else. Penny meets Des for the first time.
That's the best part, of course.
She's the ride from the monastery, and they lock eyes, and she's like looking at him, and she's like, "My dude, like I know you're my dude. I'm not telling you anything, but we got a future together here."
She was just like, "You're coming with me." He's like, "I am. Yes, you're coming with me."
It was so good.
I mean, she told him with his eyes, but he got the message. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so then we find out that the pilot isn't Penny, it's Naomi, because they find the vision, the revelation happens.
They should have left her back up in the tree. Just leave her there.
Probably would have been a good idea. And then they have her on the ground. She's waking up and she sees Desmond and she says his name. Wild.
She knows him.
Yeah,
but she's not connected to Penny.
Right. We don't know.
Who
that.
is she connected to?
We thought in this episode she must have been. Yeah, but as it turns out, no.
Yeah, but I would say 17 was engaging. It was it had a very active storyline throughout. Like there weren't any like dips that you were just like ready to check out. Like every single scene you were dialed in. I thought it was great. Do you guys
I don't know if you noticed, but when the main monk guy fired Desmond, there was just a flash of a scene of his desk where he's sitting and there's a photograph. And in the photograph, the mysterious old lady who was in the previous Desmond episode. Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed it.
7 times?
Dang it. I know.
Yeah.
What's her name again, Mike? What's that
Eleanor?
name again? Eleanor.
I forget her name.
Yeah.
Eleanor, yeah.
Eleanor, yeah.
I just keep thinking of her as Data's mom, but clearly it's not Data.
That's not actress.
It was the one from in that time trip where she's like, Desmond, you're not supposed to.
And she says you're not supposed to do this. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, no, Eloise.
Oh, Eloise.
Eloise.
Yeah, Eloise.
I love that.
I don't remember.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, don't spoil, of course, but does anybody else remember the, I don't remember if there is some significance to her knowing that monk. Does anybody
else? I don't know if there is either, but.
No, I don't remember that.
It was just one of those. Yeah, it's probably one of those things that just never panned out, but there she was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in season.
I never noticed she knew the monk anyway. So
it's in season 7.
It's in season 7.
Yeah.
They reunite 20 years later and go, oh, we didn't do season 7. What's wrong with us? Can I just say, I think something I didn't notice before, but watching the monastery episode again, I think it's interesting now, having seen he was a monk for a while, that his first line, or one of his first lines to Jack really early on, is "See you in another life, brother." So that's a reference to the afterlife, and that's could be something they knew they were going to do an episode in the monastery that they wanted to do. I mean, I don't know, because you do get sense sometimes some of the backstory stuff they may have made up as they went along, but they may have had that in mind and they thought they would reference it early on, maybe.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, carry on.
Loved it. No, I have no more notes on this episode. Loved it.
So now we're skipping from 17 to 19.
Yeah.
Can I ask one more question about that 17? Because I haven't read it. So does somebody that's read Catch 22 have any thoughts on what the connection?
I haven't read it either.
I didn't read it.
I know the general point, because it's become like an idiom or whatever, and it's like a phrase that means whatever decisions you make, the decision you make out of two choices, they're both bad.
Both
That's what Catch 22 is. So
Charlie's
whether or not
the vision when Charlie's dying.
Yeah,
that's what it
could
is.
Be that, whatever. Yeah, you can't change.
You can't change he's going to die. You could only change how the option.
Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes
so
sense.
Remind me what happened in number 19, because they all blend together in my mind.
Oh.
19 was the brig.
Oh, the brig.
How could you forget the brig, Michael K.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember which episode it was. There's no way you're going to forget that episode.
Absolutely phenomenal.
So good. I'm trying to find.
And Josh Holloway's brilliant in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he always is, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's for a guy that was a model and go, yeah, well, I'll do an acting job. He's doing a phenomenal job in playing Sawyer.
I have pages. We have the most pages of notes for this series. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. The brig. So much woo. That's what the first thing I have. It's so good. Okay.
It's a good thing you like woo.
Oh
yeah, it is a good thing. Considering what
it.
show you're watching, yeah.
How come I really like the episode then? What's going on there?
What?
There must have been other stuff in there as well.
That there was a ton of real woo in this episode.
Yeah. Okay. Bit him. Okay. Who gets bit him like an animal? So that's Locke's father. Locke's father bites Locke like an animal, right? Because Locke's father is tied up and Locke.
He's just a wretched thing.
No, he bites Sawyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's so cocky, isn't he, for the whole thing?
It's kind of shocking, right? That he's so incredibly obnoxious when he's captured, and obviously should be very nervous, right? He's been kidnapped, shows up on an island with this guy that he screwed.
It's just despicable.
Dead.
Yes, he does.
He sincerely believes
he's dead, right?
That is
because,
true. Yeah,
because why else would his son be there walking around?
Yeah.
Not only was paralyzed, but also died in a plane crash. So he thinks, I must be in hell.
Right.
Didn't the way he was describing what happened to him lead him to believe he was just in an accident and died? Didn't he say he was like in a car crash or something? Yeah. Oh yeah, and the paramedics got him and they gave him something intravenously, and then he blacked out and woke up on the island or something.
Yeah.
So he probably just assumes, I died in an accident.
Yeah.
And he does later say, because he keeps asking Locke, he's like, "Don't you get it? Don't you get where we are?" And he says we're in hell,
Yeah.
Because I guess he knows, Cooper knows that's where he would go, right?
Oh yeah. He had to know that.
Right.
But yeah, so that does give a proper reason why he's so cocky, not just he's cocky.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't really think about that.
Maybe he really is dead, and maybe it really is hell. We just haven't figured that out yet. I don't know. There's so many theories.
A theory to write down for later.
I think there's an 89% chance of that theory being wrong, but that's just me.
Wow.
Okay.
But I think they're putting that stuff in the script because they know that's what the audience are talking about.
Yeah.
At the time.
They're playing with it, aren't they?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Kate and Sawyer again. We have lovely little Kate and Sawyer moments. I put a heart next to it. Locke comes back to camp and rolls up on Sawyer. Yeah. Lucy. Oh, I'm thinking Locke is a double agent. I have that written down. Wants Sawyer to kill Ben. We've all been waiting. We all been waiting for you. Oh, so That's one of the others saying that. Is that one of the others saying that to Locke? We've all been waiting for you.
Mhm.
That was Richard said it.
Okay.
He said
Yeah.
Alpert.
We'll get to Richard in the next couple episodes. God, he twists my brain. Okay, I love that Ben. I love that Ben always has books wherever he goes. Like he can have like a camp in the middle of the Sahara, and he has a beautiful desk and books stacked up everywhere. Like it's just so booktuby. I love it.
Yeah, the best people.
Yeah, he should have a booktube channel.
Yeah.
Ben's booktube channel.
If that actor came out and just said, "Hi everyone, my name is Ben, and I'm starting a booktube channel," I think I would die. I think
Actually, it would be great if he's like, "All right, guys, today we're at the camp. So I read this, blah blah blah," and then the next day, "All right, we're in the cages today."
Next week on the favorite Carrie.
You wouldn't want him.
That would be
You
so
wouldn't want
cool.
him on booktube. You'd be like, Mikhail.
I know. I would put him in a role with. I would love to see him in our crew though. That would be fun. Okay. Who says you're not ready? Needs to make peace with the past. Was that Locke? Did Locke say that to, or did someone say that to Locke? You're not ready. You need to make peace with your past. Is Ben telling that to Locke?
Yes, Ben says it because he's trying to persuade him to kill Anthony Cooper.
Yeah. To kill his daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Ben to Locke, you're gonna have to kill me, or you're gonna have to kill your father, in order for him to travel with the others. Naomi, I don't know. I'm writing so fast. I can't understand. I can't write it. Locke Locke has intel. Okay. All right. Locke can't go. Sawyer refuses. Locke says, "You'll change your mind." And then somehow Saeed busts into the scene, and I just wrote, "I love Saeed."
He is really cool.
I wish because I can't find my notes. And there was one of the episodes I wrote, "There it is. That's the Saeed moment I was waiting for." And it's when I don't think it's yet because it's after they have the kind of battle, whatever. But yeah, I don't know what moment that is with Saeed, but they're writing him really well at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
In this bit of the show.
So the next line I have written is Ben says it's time, and I think this is when Cooper is tied to the tree, and Locke is supposed to kill him. Mm-hmm. And the next thing that I have written is a physical representation of his subconscious. What does that mean?
I think you're agreeing with Ben. You're saying that you're saying, kind of reflecting what Ben's saying, that he has to kill his dad to get over it, to then move on.
I guess, yeah.
Because that's like that's sort of bothering him in his his subconscious. I think that's what he's saying. But what's interesting about he goes back with his body, but all the others don't realize that he didn't do it. Do you know what I mean? He got Sawyer to do it,
except for Richard.
It's theater reverse.
Richard knows. Does Richard know?
Because he had that conversation with Locke.
Oh yeah. He said,
Remember?
get Sawyer. Yeah, and he gives him the file. He gives him Sawyer's file.
He basically says, but
yeah.
it's done.
You can do it this way. Yeah. Richard would know then. Yeah.
What do you think about that, MJ?
About
Why do you think Richard's helping Locke behind Ben's back?
Well, let's face it, Richard's been there for a long time.
Yes,
it's true.
And he must have ulterior motives that aren't in alignment with Ben. And Richard has a bigger future, I guess. I don't know. He has some other type of intentions with Locke. Yeah, I don't know for sure though, because at this point, I don't realize that Richard has been there for as long as he's been there. I think that's the next episode.
That's later on.
Yeah, that's the next episode when you're like, wait a minute.
I'm like, what the? Yeah.
There's a few what the moments.
That was like, I got to stand up and walk around moment.
Yeah. There are a lot of those in these episodes. That was
my God. Okay, so then the whole Cooper exhibition to the others, the killing or whatever, fails. Ben says to the group, "He's not who we thought he was." Who do they think he is? Do they think he's
more importantly, Ben did that deliberately, knowing that Locke wouldn't do it. So he's trying to humiliate him so that Ben can be seen as the leader again.
Yeah, and then people are completely disappointed. They're just like, meh, like we're over Locke.
Yeah, that was deliberately set up by Ben.
Yeah, but who do they think Locke is?
Well, probably someone special, because they all heard about the fact that there's this guy who fell from the sky on a wheelchair and all of a sudden he can walk again.
Yeah.
So that's what
the island.
The thing is. So they probably all thought, oh, Jacob, you know.
Yeah,
And
I think
Jacob
MJ knows.
Yet. I don't know Jacob yet.
No, but he's been mentioned a few times at this point.
Has
He's
he
been mentioned.
Yeah, they are talking about Jacob now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't know if MJ had picked up on that, because now it's I don't know, now it might be time to, rather than say the island did it, then Jacob did it.
Mm.
And I think we learned from Richard that not everybody is really thrilled with Ben either.
Yeah.
And I think
so
they're hoping perhaps that Locke will prove to be a better leader than Ben, and they could just drop Ben maybe. I think some of them at least are hoping for that.
Yeah. It's almost like they've been waiting for someone to replace Ben, because
which of course Ben knows.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. For sure.
It is interesting.
But go on.
No,
well, I was going to say Ben's approach to leadership is to threaten and demand and intimidate. You know, that's his approach to leadership. Whereas they might be fed up with that, and they might think that Locke will have a different approach, because obviously Locke just gives off the impression of being really chilled. So they probably think he won't be into that kind of more aggressive way of leadership, which is what Ben does. So you can see why they might be thinking, oh, well, this is going to be better if he is the chosen one. You know.
Yeah.
What are you going to say, Dave?
I don't know if was jumping ahead.
Sorry.
Was it?
My notes make me laugh.
I think.
I like the idea that MJ is saying to us, "What's Jacob?" And in her notes, 3 pages later, she's got, "Who the hell is Jacob?"
Yeah.
I have lost is one big con game.
You know, I was thinking during this episode, one thing I did write was, I think Locke is getting benified, because he's not even doing his own work. He's getting other people to do his stuff, which is total Ben move.
That's a good point.
He just
although Locke is always manipulated through the entire show, though. So that's consistent. That's consistent.
Manipulator.
I don't know though, because he has, but usually he's been the kind of guy to just really work at the challenge. Like when he first found the hatch, he went there day and night to dig it out with his hands and everything. You know, he really put in the work.
Well, he was obsessed.
Yeah, he's obsessed with his
but shouldn't he be obsessed with getting over his dad, which is clearly blocking him from doing anything?
No,
like it's really stuck in his head. I don't know.
He manages it. In this episode,
but
he gets that job done.
Well, yeah,
it does take Sawyer to do it, but what a great scene!
Cooper takes up space in Locke's head for sure. For sure.
But I really do think though that because he didn't kill him himself, that he'll never get over it.
Yeah, possibly.
But
can I just say, he's been in Sawyer's head for longer, Anthony Cooper. He's been in Sawyer's head for his entire life.
We didn't get there yet. Did we? Did we get there yet?
We're getting there.
We're there.
It's in that episode.
Oh my! Yeah, that. Oh God.
Because Mike just said it's a really good scene. It really is a good scene. If you know the way it's done is pretty physical and like almost like he can't. It's like Sawyer can't help himself.
Yeah.
And Sawyer carrying that letter with him all the time.
Everywhere.
All the time. Yeah. Everywhere. It's always in his jean and it's like I folded it yesterday. It should be a scrap. It should be deteriorating. It should be recycled by now, you know? Yeah. Like that letter, it has to be 30-some. I mean, how old is Sawyer supposed to be in this? 30?
He's 35.
Yeah, that's like, you know.
But also the fact that Anthony Cooper is so surprised he's got it, and like, what are you doing? He doesn't understand how deeply affected and hurt, and you know how much it ruined his childhood. Sawyer's childhood.
Yeah, because
eventually he does. Eventually he does before Story kills him. He finally realizes.
He gets it and he still doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
You don't
He's
care.
just
Well, he
that
definitely
bad.
doesn't care. He definitely doesn't care.
He's that evil.
Right. That's right. That's when Sawyer finally breaks and strangles him. Is when, because he's been carrying this letter around his whole life, and this
An albatross
dirtbag is denying him this relief that he's been waiting for many, many years. So he just wants him to read the freaking letter.
Yeah.
And he won't finish reading the letter.
He
And that's when
tears it
breaks.
up. He tears up the letter.
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
How brutal is that? Like you say, he carried all his life, and the guy just starts ripping it up. You're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what a bastard, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man is. He's probably one of the biggest sociopaths in the series, Anthony Cooper, isn't he?
Yeah. Agreed.
Do you think he's a bigger sociopath than Ben?
Yes. Definitely.
Because it's completely arbitrary. Ben is always doing it for a reason, even though he clearly is a sociopath, but he's got like a plan in his head. Anthony Cooper clearly enjoys what he's doing, doesn't give a shit what he leaves behind.
Yeah,
it's very different.
I think Ben is kind of doing it for like the greater, like the macro level, and Cooper's just me.
Yeah, I would actually argue against Ben being a sociopath. I don't think he is. He's pretty extreme in his choices, but this guy definitely is he's pure evil. And since he thinks he's in hell already, he doesn't have anything restraining him. There's no reason for him to act human, as we've seen him do occasionally.
Right.
When he's conning people. Here, he thinks, he's in hell, so he can just
over.
He could be his evil self, who he really is.
Yeah.
And he's like, the worst.
I found my spot, guys.
Exactly.
Now I can thrive.
I'm home.
Exactly.
Oh,
I had a realization.
I need to meet the big man downstairs.
I'll tell you when we're done talking about this episode, but I had a realization about the greater meaning of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that spoiler heavy?
No, not at all. No, I was just thinking this show is so heavy on duality, which I think is the main theme of the show overall. But then it got me thinking the two main dads in this show that seem to affect everyone are Anthony Cooper and Christian Shepherd. And it's interesting because there's also this duality between good and evil. And you can see that Anthony Cooper, he's just evil to the core, right? And then Christian Shepherd, he's done some really bad things, but you can see that he wants to do good. When he goes to see Claire and finally, tells her don't do things for the wrong reason, or even with Jack, sometimes there's a little bit of a glimpse of him trying to be good.
Like redemption.
Always with this, he's so self-conscious of the fact that he is a bad person, but he wants to be a good person, So it was really interesting to see.
The subtly named Christian Shepherd. What could that?
Well, but can I just say,
right?
You said about dads. Because I saw in an interview, someone said to J.J. Abrams, "Have you got an issue with dads?" Because there's loads of dad stuff. So obviously got Michael and Walt. You got Son and her dad. You got Jin and his dad. You got Hurley and his dad, right? Because Hurley's got a difficult relationship with his dad as well. You've got Kate killing her stepdad. There's loads of dad stuff all the way through the characters. So I'd say most of the main characters have got dad stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
and Ben as well, of course.
Yeah. Now
his dad.
We meet Roger, don't we? Yeah,
yes, we meet Roger.
And Charlie wanting to be a dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's and he's kind of like obviously more. There's some blips, but in general, as far as Aaron goes, Charlie is a good dad from that perspective. But just general dad stuff is all over the place in this show. Loads of it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because J.J. Abrams is Gracie Abrams' dad, and Gracie Abrams is like, a pop singer, and she has a really solid fan base and a good career going on, and then a lot of the dad stuff comes out.
Is she right? Has she got a difficult relationship with him?
I want to say yes, it's probably a little bit different, but I'm not 100% sure. I just started getting into her music last year, but yeah. I
mean, I'm guessing that he's got a difficult relationship with his dad rather than difficult relationship with being a dad. I would imagine it's more going up and going down.
It's probably usually goes both ways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can stop and cycle.
Yeah.
That's another chat another time.
What a good episode.
All right, should we go
it
on
was
to
great.
this amazing episode 20?
Yeah.
The man behind the curtain.
My God.
Oh my gosh. That was
Oh, you're
okay.
right. So I thought she'd just mute herself, but you didn't. That's cool.
Am
So
I
what
good?
happened?
I'm good.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
I'm too animated over here. God, my handwriting is small. Okay.
Behind the
So
curtain.
this, I mean, the next 3 episodes are just like mind blowing. Where do we want to start?
Finally get a ton of stuff that I didn't think. I mean, I remember when I first saw this episode, I thought I'd never see this stuff, which is, walking into the Dharma Initiative as it was.
Yeah.
That was just amazing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love
Yeah,
the fact that guy who's obviously his wife's having the baby at the beginning. I've forgotten his name. Horace, and it's Horace.
Horace, yeah.
And then I remember that he's in it later, but then obviously he's in it 10 minutes later because he's the one that tells Roger to apply for the job and all that. And he's there. He greets him, then he's got longer hair. And I was like, that was cool. So because I kind of remembered he was in more than just that one scene.
Yeah, Horace is the actor from The Green Mile, right?
Yeah,
was he playing
from X-Files?
He married the 16-year-old.
He was the creepy
in real
guy
life.
who could slide down chimneys in X-Files. And he was
Dave knows that. Yeah.
Did he say he married a 10-year-old?
16.
No, a teen.
Oh, so I was going to say, what state is it legal to marry
Yeah.
a 10-year-old?
And she's like, they're divorced now, and she's suing him for like whatever. But yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah. I
Oh.
don't know if she put a book out or whatever, but yeah.
Oh jeez.
So she's
his creepy vibe is genuine.
Yeah, it wasn't acting.
I'm like, that guy. My God. He's a creeper. Okay. I gotta get to my notes. Let's see. How did this start? Okay, so Emily. Oh, okay. So Emily has a baby in the woods. I think it's in the jungle, but it's not. It's Portland. Okay. So Roger running with his wife and his child at once. I mean, come on. That reminded me very much of like a Lord of the Rings kind of an episode. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's physically possible and not like drop someone, drop the baby. Okay. Ben's story. Call him Benjamin. Aww. So, she dies. And
his girlfriend when he's a kid. His girlfriend is a kid.
His what?
Oh, you mean the mum? The mum. Yeah,
the mum.
His mum.
Yeah.
His mum.
Yeah. So that's pretty much Ben's albatross for a while because his dad never fails to not bring it up. Yeah, let's see. Locke brings his dad to Ben. Like a cat bringing a dead animal to show. Look what I did. As a gift, Locke wants to be taken about the island. He wants to know everything about the island and what the island.
You're missing a really big point here. He asked to see Jake. He asked to see Jacob. This is why
we're not there yet.
Yeah, he does say, "I want to see Jacob. I want to meet Jacob." He says.
And then I have as a gift.
You're jumping ahead in her notes.
Yeah. I'm jumping ahead. I say, who is Jacob? Ben was born, and then I said Ben was born in Portland, LOL, because he keeps saying, I was born on this island. No, you weren't.
Yeah.
More bad wigs. Ben as a kid, I said Horace. Oh, he's the child. He's the child. He's the child bride actor. That's what I heard. And then Ben's father is Roger, and I'm like, we're at full circle now, baby. We're at full tilt. My brain can't comprehend all of this. And as soon as they were in the van with all of the beer, I'm like, oh my God, this is the van with all of the beer that they found and repaired and drank. I'm like, that's Roger. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go.
It's well good, isn't it?
What fun. Okay, Ben's father is Roger. Closed captioning. Something popped up on the closed captioning. I could go for some Desmond said on the back of the beach, he's like, I could go for some haggis right now. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if you could hear it, but the closed captioning had it, and I'm like, that's so awesome that they put that in there. And that was Des talking to Hurley. All right, so Locke has earned respect. No one interferes when he beats up Mikhail.
Yeah,
they just watch like a Roman amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
I hear Jacob and think Jacob's Ladder. Is there any connection to Jacob's Ladder?
Not that I'm aware of.
I haven't seen Jacob's Ladder, so
okay.
It's about PTSD, isn't it? Jacob's Ladder.
The what?
But it's about wartime PTSD, isn't it?
I think so. I just remember the scary movie Jacob's Ladder.
Why Lost? Because it's the greatest show ever.
Yeah.
Why not?
Horace.
Horace is the one, Constance, where when Ben is being born, they're the car that pulls up and helps them, and then he's leading the Dharma Initiative, so he gives Roger, Ben's dad, the job on the island.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy with the glasses and then the red long kind of wavy hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, then we learned about the hostiles on the island. Kind of. We kind of learned about them, but we don't I really didn't get a full picture of them. All I know that there's hostiles.
Well, they don't get along with the Dharma Initiative. We do learn that.
Yeah. I need more intel.
That's very cool. Those scenes are pretty cool because you are thinking, cool. What's this? It's a new element.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ben has the albino bunny. He's had it. So the albino bunny that he used to trick Sawyer, he had.
It was a different bunny, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but the fact that he still has it.
It could be Richard Alpert version of Bunny, and just it never ages.
I love it.
An immortal bunny.
Oh, let's see. Ben's mom in the window. Now we're getting into some woo.
Yeah, there's some woo going on there.
So good. And then I love Locke in this episode. Locke, he was
kind of badass in this episode.
So good. Hard to celebrate the day you killed your mom. What a jerk, Roger. Yeah,
I know.
Worst about Roger.
Birthday. How to celebrate the day you killed your mom?
What an ass.
Yeah. Ben sees mom. She says it's not time yet, and I have WTF.
We're talking about this in the UK Mother's Day, which is quite nice timing, isn't it?
Mothering Day.
Oh.
Happy Mothering Day.
Mothering Day.
Mothering Day. Is that what you guys call it?
No,
no one calls it that.
No one calls it that.
No one calls it that.
Wait, what was John? Oh, so what was John sniffing on the ground that had the outline as this was playing out?
Oh, well, as of now, we don't know.
Okay. Gareth. So
ask again and look at Dave's.
But that's a little something.
I think it's
Constance for the win. Constance for the win. Jacob's Ladder comes from the Bible story.
Oh, right.
People believed to have ascended to heaven without experiencing physical death. The ladder appeared for him. Yes, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know enough about the show now to know that's not connected to Jacob.
I know, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jacob's
Well,
Ladder. I don't know.
Not really, because you
Read
think about
between the lines.
for me to explain myself would be too spoilery, but that's not relevant to two people.
Right,
but thank you, Constance.
Where I'm at right now, I like it.
Yeah, we should probably stop talking about it.
We'll have a
Constance right now. I like it.
Constance, bring it up later. At the end of season 6, bring it up. And we'll talk about it again. Constance.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Constance, for looking. I'm not ignoring you, but I need a monitor because I had some. Yeah.
Okay, Jack and Juliet roll up. Yeah. Oh, Jack and Juliet roll up to the group. Yikes. And the tape is played, and then she's like, "Don't burn a witch for being at. If you want to burn me at the stake, whatever." She's like, "Play both sides.
Yep.
Okay.
You're still not a fan.
Right. Then we get into Richard in the backstory.
When Richard shows up.
Ben. All I have is holy hotness, no aging. I'm sorry, but Richard's wig, whatever, it was where I'm like, who is this? Jesus? Like, what the hell? I'm like, why isn't he aging?
Well, I remember when this episode first aired and he showed up looking exactly the same with the longer. I'm like, oh my God, we have an immortal on this show. That makes this show even more awesome. And it did.
So what do you think about that, MJ?
I know that we are not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah. This is true.
That's the only thing I could say. We're not in Kansas.
I don't remember.
I don't know. There are a lot of dead people.
Look at Gareth Lyon. He doesn't remember this.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I've got my notes, so I can't remember how I phrased it, but I remember thinking that the scene where Ben's mother appears seemed really weird. That it seemed really pointless because it was like out of nowhere and it lasted about a second. Didn't really make any difference to the plot. So it seemed like it was like, I just stick another bit of random dead person appearing to someone. It seemed really like didn't have any purpose behind it.
No,
I can't remember a phrase like that.
Yeah,
it did, because that is one of the things that made Richard take note of Ben. He says, you saw your mother because this is an unusual thing. And he realized that Ben was telling the truth. He had seen his mother. And
sorry.
Okay.
What I mean is, but that bit is relevant, but why did he see his mother? Do you know what I mean? That's the bit that I thought was a bit pointless. They just stuck it in there so that they could do the thing with Richard. I didn't see the connection of his mother seeing him at that point.
There's a big time connection.
Because he never knew his mother, you know?
Yeah.
And so his mother would be important to him. She was a person that he never knew. And I would imagine he would really want to know her.
Yeah, and he only has the one photo of her. And
the only parent he has is wretched. So
that makes perfect sense, but I still don't know why that translates into so they'll see her at the.
And there's also some emphasis on the fact that the mom has never been to the island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
it
again, I still thought it was just them just chucking it in there to me. That's.
But
we'll tell you later.
I think so. We've seen a number of times. We've seen these sort of apparitions, right, where they're not really there, where they show up just to offer a little bit of guidance or a little bit of encouragement to the person that they're talking to.
That's like, it. And she says,
like we see that in one of these episodes with Walt, right? Like where he tells John to get up, and she's telling him. I think she's telling him he's really despondent, and she's just telling him, calm down, be patient, right? When she's telling him it's not time yet. She's just encouraging him to have patience, right? Because
maybe
Richard knows, like maybe that could happen, but you're going to have to be really patient, I
think you should have written the script, Dave.
Ultimately, there is another explanation for that, but you can't explain it without spoiling something pretty major later down the road, as far as why she shows up to Ben.
So from my perspective as a first-time viewer, this solidifies for me that Ben believes in the woo.
Oh, yeah, he believes.
Oh, yeah.
He's on board.
This is his personal connection. I saw my dead mom on the island that she's never been to when I was a small child.
Yeah.
And that's basically all I get.
So what do you think when Ben starts talking, when they're in the cabin, and Ben starts in the empty chair?
Okay, when we're talking about Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ben?
He takes him to see Jacob, and Locke's going, there's no one there.
Right? I'm not jumping ahead, am I?
No. I was right at that
Okay.
point. So Jacob doesn't like technology. We know that. And they consider a flashlight technology. So, he's old school. The words that I have written are creepy ! And exclamation point. And I think on the closed captioning, it did say "help me," and it said "Jacob, help me."
I heard that as well.
He said it, but it was in a much deeper like a growl kind of voice.
Yes.
And we do get a flash of somebody actually in the chair towards the end there.
Wait, we do?
I saw somebody in the chair.
What?
Dave,
But you're the only one here who saw someone in the chair.
Am I really the only one that saw somebody in the
nobody
chair?
in the chair.
Seven times. Celeste, never saw you in the chair.
Are you messing with me?
I have not seen anyone in the chair.
I didn't see anybody in the chair. I swear. I swear on all that's good and holy. Never saw anybody.
Dave, have you been drinking while you're
I'm going to go.
No, Dave is a
I was not drinking when I watched
hallucination,
it, actually,
so-
surprisingly enough.
He might see things we don't.
I'm going to go watch it again. I could swear that you didn't see the chair when the voice said help me, right? Because that was when Locke heard it.
He was walking outside.
Yeah, we were.
And when
the
that craziness starts, I thought there was a figure in the chair for like a split second.
Huh.
I didn't see it.
Well, from outside, the camera's outside.
No,
No.
in
What do you mean
interior
outside?
of the cabin.
Inside the cabin.
When Ben first starts talking to him.
No. So when Ben starts talking to the empty chair, it's clearly an empty chair.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was wondering what MJ thought at that point, if she thought Ben was just crazy or he was really seeing someone or what the story was.
Mm-hmm.
But then when John's like, John thinks he's crazy and Ben's like, forget. John says, forget this, like he turns around, starts walking away and he hears the voice that says, help me. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he turns
turns
around. He thinks it's Ben. He says,
he turns around. He's like, what did you say? He's like, I didn't say anything. And he's like, what did you? And then all the craziness starts. You see the shaking inside the cabin.
Okay.
And for a split second, I could swear for a split second, there was a figure in the chair.
No.
Once that happened.
I didn't see anything.
Was it just a silhouette or was it?
I would have screenshotted that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check.
I had the same feeling about that scene this time watching it as I did the first time I watched it.
Wow.
And I think that's why I put it out of my mind. I forgot about that scene until I saw it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that.
What did you think of it?
Like, you know what? Locke, who will believe any goddamn thing you tell him, even he's not falling for this shit. Even he's like, oh, come on. Because like literally it just looks like Ben talking to nobody. And even Locke is like, come on, dude. What are you trying to pull?
I mean, everything that happened inside that cabin translates right over to poltergeist energy, like in our real world, So there's something energetically there. I just don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. You know what? So I was watching the episode with my mom, and she made this comment which totally ruined the whole vibe of the episode.
No,
but she said the whole thing with Locke and Ben going to see Jacob kind of reminded her of the Monty Python scene when they go fight the rabbit. And I was just wondering, did JJ Abrams did they see the episode and think, oh, let's have Ben have a white rabbit with red eyes and like let's just make so many parallels?
That would have been a better scene.
That would be hilarious.
That'd have been great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll wear that T-shirt next week. I have
if they could have had the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Yes.
This really has me messed up now. I could have sworn there was a figure in
No.
No, listen, in your defense, I have a lot of vision problems, so it might have been.
Now you're starting to make Dave worried.
Okay, so let's see. Ben
We'll look it up as homework for next week.
Okay, so we talked about the van, we talked about all that, we talked about Roger. So Ben kills everyone? He made the decision to kill everyone.
He helped.
Including his because Richard and all that.
Yeah.
And he kills even his girlfriend.
Yeah, that was so sad.
What was I mean, did we ever get the reason why they did that?
I mean,
besides control.
I think eventually one side was going to wipe out the other. I think they came to that realization that there's no way we can live with each other. And so the decision was made to take extreme measures.
But the hostiles haven't been in it for long, so at this point you just let it run, don't you? And then later on,
because like the hostiles are like that much in the story for me right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They'll build on it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then Ben shows Locke the mass grave. Ooh. Ooh. And then there's a bullet in the brain of one of the skulls. So obviously they weren't all gassed to death. Some of them were shot, right?
Yeah, some other stuff going on.
Yeah. And they leave a gun behind on a body? Like, who does that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Convenient storytelling.
Who indeed?
Yeah. Ben shows Locke, tells Ben what Jacob said. Okay, so I have written here because Ben shoots Locke in this episode, right? At the end of it, right? Okay. I have written here, Locke will rise up on the third day.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For he is the chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. End credits.
Did you count the days?
I didn't count the days, but there's some time that passes because we don't see Locke for like 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was just trying to. I actually have that up on the screen. Yes, there was somebody in the chair.
There is.
There is somebody in the chair.
We've just lost Dave for
Look how
about
he's
10
trying to
minutes.
convince this guy.
Let me. Wait.
Is it a silhouette?
Roger Rabbit?
Oh wow.
Is it Harvey?
Can you share a screenshot or something?
I'm gonna. Yeah, there it is. This is right after. I don't know if you could see that, but this is right after. You see this head right here? This is right after Ben got pushed to the other side.
Wait, hold your phone up just a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
It doesn't translate. It looks like
right there.
Bad paranormal picture. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's only for a second. You see Ben flies away from the chair. Something pushes him against the wall of the cabin, and it pans back to the chair, and that's what you see in the chair.
What's the timestamp on that? Can you screenshot that to our group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it's that's with 11 minutes and 4 seconds left, but I'll do that.
Okay. Ooh, fun.
So I will say that the that side of this show hasn't gone deep enough for me to roll my eyes constantly yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
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 I love it.
You still have some time before your eyes really start.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Before my eyes are permanently taped up to the top of my.
I'm just gonna love it. I can tell.
As soon as Jacob starts rolling around again, then
yeah. Good stuff.
But
well,
I do think these 2 episodes, 19 and 20, was pretty neat the way they did the escalation of the threat that Ben perceived John to be, because like at the like I guess it was 19 where he's first he just tries to, people are already they're waiting for John, so Ben's bothered by that, so he just tries to embarrass him. And then now in this episode, when he sees that John actually hears Jacob, and then he shoots him. You know what I mean? And it's just it's like this increasing threat level that over these 2 episodes.
But also 2 things with Ben. One, I love the backstory with Roger. I think his relationship with his dad is really interesting. Another dad one, but really interesting. And clearly he's horrible, and you can see why Ben becomes horrible. But also, by the end of the episode, you learn how brutal and cold and horrible Ben is as well. Gassing all those people. That's a really big moment of, this is how this guy starts when he's that young. So it's no surprise he is who he is as an adult.
Yeah. And also the way he tells Richard, just leave him. Don't bury him, like don't give him that.
Yeah.
I think Sawyer could get some serious brownie points if he tells Ben that he decapitated his dead dad's.
Yeah, but I don't even know if Ben's into bonding, to be fair. I think Ben will just start talking about himself.
So good. Love that episode.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
All right, brilliant. 21. Should we go to 21?
Oh,
Greatest hits?
21.
Oh, greatest hits. This is greatest hits, isn't it?
Charlie,
Yeah.
Charlie's episode.
Yeah.
I have to say,
go on.
Go ahead.
No, go on.
I have to say that the first time I remember watching this for the first time, and it didn't hit that hard because I was convinced that they would never in a million years actually kill Charlie. I didn't think they
Well,
would.
they didn't actually kill him, right? We don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
I don't know.
Not in that episode.
No,
Right.
no. In this episode, he survives. But I never actually thought that they would actually do that on the show.
Yeah.
So it didn't hit me that hard. This time watching it and knowing how things play out, it's just like, like all the way through.
I think I'm a little bit biased because so many of the greatest, the kind of band related greatest hits moments I could totally relate to. First time being heard on the radio, all that sort of stuff. And the fact they nearly broke up and then they're like, oh my God, we're on the radio. All those different things that is very typically band stuff. So I could relate to that and all that. So, and I've always liked Charlie as a character, to be fair. But I think the music and the way Dominic Monaghan plays it, it's just a beautiful episode. And it's a real, the writers must have liked him because it's such a long send off. And this episode is a real kind of, I don't know, it's like an elegy to Charlie, really. So it's quite a beautiful episode, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he was incredible in this episode. Was it in this one or the next one where he grabs the Brock belt and then he just cries a little before going down? Then he's like, all right, back in it. That was incredible. Yeah.
What scene was this? What happened?
Just before he goes in the water.
Yeah, right after he knocks out Desmond, and then he grabs the belt with all the rocks on it, and he just has this moment where he just cries because he knows he's about to die.
Yeah.
But then he gains his composure, and then he goes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
there's a sense that he feels like he has to do it, even though clearly he wants to stay with Claire and Aaron, and he feels like his life could start again, but he also knows that, he feels like there's this responsibility.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I will say for the record that I did get teary. I cried.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
It's a very powerful episode.
Cheering up over Charlie and Des, their little interaction on the boat before we went in.
Oh, you know what? Actually, no, that's not what made me cry. What made me cry is how he says goodbye to Hurley. That was the most gut-wrenching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When he's been horrible to him because he just wants him to quickly just go.
Yeah, because Hurley has no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he just goes back and gives him the biggest bear hug you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Man.
It's almost like it's like first he said, I want to make him pissed at me so he's not upset when I die. And then he can't go through with it and has to go give him a hug. And,
Yeah.
But
there's another moment where they're talking about, some other characters talking about something, and we know what Charlie's thinking, and you can see that he's welling up in his face. He's acts it really well, but also we know the other characters don't know why he would be upset.
Yeah,
and there's loads of that stuff going on in that episode. It's so well written.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there's still hope with everybody on the island, like Claire, has, is Charlie back yet? is he, is he okay? It was just so good.
So random question. When he had those moments, he was writing down the 5 best moments of his life.
Yeah.
And one of them was the moment in the alley when he saved the woman.
Yeah.
And she, that was Nadia, right?
Yeah. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just keeps showing up everywhere.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then
she's a well-traveled woman.
Yeah. Ben married his mother, sort of.
Huh?
Ben's not married, is he?
I don't think I saw that episode.
Yeah. 7.
You all missed an episode.
She's talking about season 7 again, yeah.
Okay.
Season 7 is wild, man.
Yay!
How many times have you watched it? More than 1,000, right?
This guy's gonna make us do a rewatch of ER. That was a show.
Yeah. Okay, so in this episode, we also have how about when Naomi says to Charlie, "You're the dead rock star," and he's like, "What?" And that's when we kind of found out that the news showed they found your plane. There were no survivors. You were all still in the plane. And Charlie's like, what? I'm like,
and then she says, "Oh, at least you're not dead." And he's like thinking, "Well, I'm going to be in a minute, thanks."
Yeah, right.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Carl. So Carl is an important piece here. Does the episode start out with Carl? Yeah. So the episode starts out with Carl running to the boat, rushing to our friends on the island to let them know that the others are coming early.
That scene was great, by the
That
way.
They're
coming right now. It's like, ah!
Such tension.
Yeah, and over here, cut to adverts. Then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
don't want to see an advert. I want to see the show.
Right. I have Ben makes the season. Oh, Ben makes the reason. Alex tells Carl to go tell them. Juliet is still a bitch. And she gets snarky with Juliet. I love it. Charlie still up for a swim. Aw. Leaves behind.
Yeah. Jack says that, didn't he?
Yeah. It was so good. Desmond, Charlie knocked him out. Themes of justice, shame, and sacrifice. Charlie is alive at the end of the episode, but he's got company.
Yeah, there's two random women.
Because we're told that the looking glass is completely underwater and they don't use it anymore. So Ben is telling another little lie fabrication to manipulate his. That
guy just can't tell the truth about anything.
No,
you know,
no, not at all.
Despicable.
And there's people down there. So how are they getting their supplies?
Yeah. So what I had written down when Charlie went into that hatch. Could he possibly make any more noise?
He tries his best.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He had a shout, "Yeah, I'm alive!"
Just in case anybody's here. I just came up.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well for Charlie.
Yeah, no.
But he didn't expect anyone to be there, did he?
No. Because nobody knows there's anybody there except Ben. Right? Ben's the only one that knew.
Ben's just the worst.
Yeah.
He's not as bad as his dad, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's worse than his dad. His dad didn't gas like a bunch
That's
of people.
true. He's worse than his dad. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad was just selfish. He didn't kill people.
Yeah, his dad was
not that we know of.
Not that we know of.
That's true.
Really good.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this all could have been avoided if they just cut the cable on the beach.
Right.
Well, we don't know that.
Sorry to ruin it.
Yeah. You cut the cable on the beach. There's no electricity. There's no jamming signal.
We don't know.
I don't know because part of me
that
that
would have been a big assumption on their part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean they definitely wouldn't have known it. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm also thinking, is that whole station powered by one cable? Like surely there's a backup cable, right?
There's probably
there are two hamsters down below running on a wheel.
Well, probably rabbits,
Rabbits.
Yeah.
Immortal rabbits.
Maybe the Dharma sharks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the fantastic 2-part finale.
Episode 22 and 23. Through the Looking
I wrote
Glass.
notes for the other 3. I didn't write notes for these last 2 because I was just gripped.
We have to go
Absolutely
back.
gripped.
That's all you have to remember.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I remember it very well.
MJ finally gets the origin story of our group chat name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So MJ, first question out of the box. At what sorry, do you want to do your little intro first? Or?
No.
At what point in these flashbacks did you realize that Jack was in the future instead of the past? It wasn't a flashback, it was a flash forward.
Well, that Jack was obese, that he had the alcoholic puff face going on. I'm like, there's something not right. There's something.
So you knew right away? You thought it was?
I said there's something not right because out of everything that we saw, that's not the Jack that I ever knew. So I'm like, all right, this is either a parallel timeline. There's something going on that I don't know yet. But this isn't the Jack that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
So
for one thing, they
pretty,
took
pretty early on, my sniff, no, my nose was like, all right, where's the plot going?
one thing they took the bad weird wig off his head and put it on his face.
Right. And they added on a couple pounds. You know, he's been hitting the biscuits pretty hard.
I remember when I watched it.
Don't blame him.
Man, he was a mess before the plane. I was totally bought in. I had no idea.
Really?
I think that's what you're supposed to. I mean, MJ's clearly clever enough because I think you're supposed to think.
Yeah,
that.
I was stupid.
And then when Kate turns up at the end, you go, "Oh."
Yeah, I don't think I knew till the end.
I think.
I was completely. I stood up and screamed.
Where I got really confused is when he went to the funeral parlor.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
yeah, that's supposed to be confusing.
Yeah,
because
where
the show
is
doesn't.
this in
The
everything?
show doesn't tell you who it is, does it?
No, it does not.
What do you think that's about, MJ?
The what?
What do you think that's about? That funeral.
Well, my gut tells me it's probably Jack's dad, but I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
No, because it's afterwards, isn't it? He looks at a newspaper cutting saying someone's died.
Yeah.
And then contacts Kate, presumably, to say, "Did you see the news?" And then goes to visit there. So it's definitely not his dad because his dad died ages ago.
Right.
Someone else.
I didn't put that connection. When I saw Kate at the end, I'm like, all right, so Kate is with Sawyer, I'm thinking, because she's with another guy. Kate's all done up. Jack is down and out. And I was just trying to put, I'm like, who's in the coffin? Like, who's dead? Like, it's all just scrambled eggs.
Vincent, I didn't want to tell you.
Oh!
Tragedy.
Yeah. No, not like that. He's saying that Kate's with Vincent.
Oh, well,
Vincent's gonna want to know where I am.
yeah. But yeah, I did not know. I honestly thought this was a different timeline with different choices made that they're showing us. What could have happened?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll leave that issue there.
Yeah. Thanks for cutting the tension, Michael, because we're all starting to giggle.
Is this all a dream? Is this all like an alcoholic hallucination of Jack? Like, I really did feel bad when, you know, he told Kate, he's like, I just fly around. Like, I just fly around. And
that was good. That was
and
good
I
writing.
wait for it to happen. And I'm like, oh, Jack.
That was good.
We've got problems, you know? Yeah.
He's good at being drunk. He's you know, acting like that when you're sober is difficult. And he was very convincing as a mess.
Yeah.
So that was good acting.
Yeah.
Celeste, you got some competition here.
No. All right, guys, buckle up. We're doing this again.
Once in chronological order.
Nice.
So none of you.
Wow.
No, we have. So MJ, newbie. MJ's going through it for the
No
first
spoilers.
time. Mike and I have seen it once. Gareth has seen it twice, and Celeste has seen it 7 times.
Yeah.
Well, this is my 7th time.
This is the 7th time, right?
Yeah.
And we're all friends on book 2.
I saw this episode was when it was aired. That's the last time I saw any of the episodes.
Yeah.
And I remember this episode, or this 2-parter in particular, when I got to the end, I wanted to watch the whole thing over again, but I couldn't because, you know, I was on television.
He was on, My second time was quite recently. I watched it with my son about 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So it's quite recent. Really.
But it's really interesting watching it when you know, which I didn't the first time I saw it. Now it's like it's a whole nother level knowing what's going on in the episode.
So I think I'm going to have to watch it another time, guys, just to make sure everything sinks in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you definitely got to watch episode 20 another time so that you can see the guy in the rocking chair.
Yes. Yes.
Can I just say,
did our new friend know that Jacob was in the rocking chair?
Didn't look like Jacob to me.
You know what Jacob looks like?
We'll find out next time you watch the show.
Oh yeah, we was it next? Is it literally next time? Is it the first episode of season? Yeah. Can I just can I add a comment to? I thought it was the next. I thought it was season 5.
This one?
Yeah, Charlie's death, beautifully done. I think not only having Desmond there made it so much kinder, but actually all the way through that bit, you're wondering what's going to happen next. Because he could save Charlie. They could, they see him okay now. Oh, hold on a minute, that's happening now. And then, when McCall shows up, you're like, it's and then he's got the hand grenade of Antioch. All that stuff, Desmond being there just changes the whole Jeopardy thing, because now you're going, okay, well, what's going to happen? Because there's two people that could help each other out. So it is brilliantly done, but that's part of it, I think.
Well, the scene was really brilliantly done because Desmond needed to be there for Charlie to die, really, because he shut the door to keep Desmond out.
Yeah.
And then because Mikhail was at the window with the hand grenade.
Yeah.
And he knew the whole place would flood if that door was open.
Which I didn't quite get. Why couldn't they just let the place flood and swim back out?
Because that window was too small.
It was too small.
Yeah, it's probably full of broken glass too.
Like the way they came in.
But I thought,
he doesn't have his weight belt.
Yeah.
No, so but I thought he would have had time to like actually walk out of the room and close it from the outside, instead of shutting himself in and closing it from the inside.
It seemed unnecessary.
I think we got to remember.
Dave, you're just like my mom.
These are human beings.
He said the exact same thing.
This is the classic. Why did those guys go into the basement in the horror film? These are human reactions. He had 2 seconds to react. He went, "I'm going to shut the door." Do you know what I mean? He didn't go, "Oh, how did I get in?" Jib, 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 jib. He just went, "I need to save Desmond." And the reality is, some people make choices very quickly, and sometimes they're bad choices. And that can create a good story when it's a bad choice.
Yeah. I think Charlie came to peace knowing that he was given so many chances with death.
Yeah, he pretty much knew that it was over.
Yeah.
And he accepted it.
Yeah, and the whole thing with the sacrifice bit, like I'm going to do this so my friends can get rescued. Like it's just that bigger level viewpoint, I guess.
But isn't it just so much fun criticizing things when you have 20/20 vision?
Yeah. So ER Media can answer the cable question without spoilers. Okay.
No spoilers. Dave, make sure you filter those.
Okay.
Right. Marriage comment from earlier is about those two actors are married, Ben and his mom.
Oh, really?
Is that true?
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So that must have been that must have been a joke they made in the casting. Let's cast his mum as his wife as his mum.
That's some sick shit.
Right away, this was not
and then what if Ben's the guy who plays Ben as a kid is their kid? That would have been that would have been funny.
Yeah.
Paula's name was an anagram. Anybody remember what that was?
Oh
no!
What is the?
I did look at it.
I can't.
If it's not a spoiler, you can tell us in the.
Is it an anagram of "It's all a dream"?
Where Kate is with her son, her lawyer.
Oh, you do find out later.
Yeah.
When she says, you do find out.
What you guess is fantastic. No, I know.
Yeah. Well, we have this experience with MJ because obviously sometimes MJ will ask us a question and we're like,
and it's so funny because I have to look at him smiling.
Yeah. And sometimes MJ will make some guesses, and sometimes we know it's the right guess, and sometimes we know it's the wrong guess.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and watch all of our old episodes because there's some good zingers in there too.
Could the funeral have been Walt or Michael?
I didn't want to tell you this, but it was Vincent. Sorry.
Yes.
Passed away. Yeah. He's in the coffin.
But nobody. But here's the thing: nobody showed up. Nobody was there.
No.
The person wasn't liked. So, Locke or Ben, I don't know, but they didn't have anyone. So it would have to be someone on that level that just had no one.
Oh yeah, everyone would show up for Vincent.
Yeah, everybody would be there for Vincent.
Everyone would be there for
and we know it couldn't be Hurley. Everyone would show up for Hurley. Even the rest of that city would turn up for Hurley. So we know it's not him.
The issue with Charlie was that in the first season they established that he can't swim. Small, but always bugging me. Yeah, that's true.
Swimmer.
But I think he lied about that when he.
He totally lied about the whole swimming.
Yeah. But I think he just. the whole time he knew he was gonna die, but at that specific moment, as in he's not gonna die before then. So I think he was also kind of like, well, I know I'm gonna be able to swim down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get in there somehow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they're probably good at cardio on the islands.
Probably. One would think.
Yeah, he might have learned while he was there because they had, a couple of months.
Yeah.
Or
No,
just
you
learn how
don't.
to dive, Charlie. All you need to do is learn how to dive and go under. Don't have to learn how to swim properly. Just,
Maybe. Oh, you
it's
see,
a one-way trip. Go on.
What's that?
I know.
That?
When Constance says, "Can it be closed from the outside?"
The door, right?
Hatch?
No,
The
the
door
door
Charlie
in
closed?
which
The door in the.
Charlie was in. Yeah.
Do you mean the plot?
Constance, that human beings,
coffin.
they make a quick decision, and it's not always
Exactly.
the best.
Sometimes not the best
Exactly.
decision.
That's true.
Sometimes you see it in like film reviews. Go, oh, they were so stupid. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
they were trying to make a plot out of it. Of
Mhm.
course, they were stupid.
Flame episode season 3.
To be fair, the
Cal-
water's going in that direction, so it's pushing the door in that direction anyway. So
Mikkel explains the cable in a throwaway line. The sonar beacon is down since the end of season 2. Cutting the cable would not have done much. Huh.
Cool.
Oh, that's
more you know.
right.
Yeah,
Duh,
it's 'cause
they
he's
didn't
watched
need
it
to
many
cut
times.
the right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do need to watch it each time.
The anagram would be a
Full
spoiler. Okay, so
information.
thank you for not spoiling.
Yes, I could go and screenshot it. I won't.
Okay.
To be spoiled.
Someone who lived like a hermit.
Constance is not spoiling. 'Cause she's trying
Wait,
to guess.
Constance, are you
She's trying to
so-
guess.
Wait,
She's guessing Rousseau, I
Constance?
guess.
Constance is on a first watch with me, right?
yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
Constance, let us know what episode you're at, because I think you're always a few episodes ahead of us, right?
No, I think she's on this one with the.
I think she's
Jack-
about,
with
yeah.
the
Yeah,
funeral and the casket.
And we
Okay.
gave her 5 to watch this week, so she might not be ahead this week.
Anyone close the door of the trap Charlie?
He had a lot of homework.
True.
Yeah, probably. I would assume so. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great
so
scene,
what,
though. One of the most memorable scenes in any program at
Yeah.
all.
Ever.
This
Yeah.
is I think this is one of your favorite scenes ever, right? The not Penny's boat.
Not Penny's boat,
come
yeah.
on. When he does that, and you're just like, it's such a great way for him to send that message to Desmond. And Desmond is like busy, like watching him die. And he's got that a massively important thing. After he's speaking to Penny, and you're going, that's Penny. Oh my God. And then it's like, oh, hold on a minute. And she's going, what boat? And going, oh my, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
then he does that. And it's just like, oh, what a brilliant episode.
Yeah.
So it seems he is able to think quickly under pressure.
No, this thing, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. And people aren't inconsistent, are they at all?
Yeah. And note to self, as a rock star and quasi celebrity, always have a Sharpie on you.
That was such a great
I've always
product.
got a
I
capo on
hope
me, actually.
Sharpie got their money out of that scene. I hope they didn't pay for that product placement, and I hope they got a lot of free ads.
Right. I think that
I
was.
always say to my students, even the drummers and singers, always carry a capo. You might need one day.
Yeah.
A what?
A capo, it's like changes the pitch of a guitar. You put it on the end. Put it on the.
Oh.
I think, you might say capo. I've heard some Americans
Oh
say capo.
yeah,
I
I
know
see.
It's a capo.
Capo.
It's Italian for end. It's an Italian word.
Okay.
But anyway,
Only musicians will get that.
irrelevant. Yeah, it's irrelevant.
MJ looks like she's got something there. Good.
No, I just have all my notes. Like there were so many great things that happened in this episode, besides all of like the major Charlie stuff.
You know.
It was really gripping, wasn't it? Like the tension on the island. What was the backstory stuff?
So
Was there
we
any
had-
the backstory stuff was the forward stuff with
Yeah.
Jack, wasn't it?
Mhm.
All of that was really thrilling. I thought every single bit of it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Also, we still have the dynamic of Jack and Kate and Jack and Sawyer. That's still going on the island.
That'll change soon.
Shh. Are you spoiling again?
No, it's not soon. It's not soon. It's got another season.
Ah. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so here's something. Here's a little food for thought. So when the women that have Charlie hostage before the end, they're like, there's a code. We have. Oh wait, yeah. There's a code, and then she said was it a musician?
A musician.
She says Beach Boys, good vibration. Yeah, it said a musician program.
Right. So we have that tie back into vibration. Everything in the universe is energy, frequency, and vibration. Yeah. She says that a musician programmed it. I'm thinking, is that Charlie's future self? Did another version of Charlie program that into the thing? Just saying. Just maybe.
Wow.
I was just thinking it's so like, because we know the Dharma is from the 70s. I'm just thinking good vibration is such a 70s thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a 60s song, but yeah.
And it had a resurgence in the 70s and the 80s with Sun-Kissed Soda. Just saying. Or whatever it was.
But it's always been a classic, so.
Yeah.
It's definitely part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
He's very good at knowing that was the right notes. He literally in one go is like no
violations, no copyright violations.
And Mikhail is probably really dead at this point. Probably.
I hope so.
Blowing yourself up with a grenade probably will do it.
It's like one of the most hateable characters in the show so far, I think.
The worst.
Just awful. So the hospital that they were at, that Jack kept revisiting to see if he could check on the patient and to get his fix, was St. Sebastian Hospital. I meant to look up St. Sebastian because every saint in Roman Catholicism stands for something. So I'm like, ooh, why did they pick that one? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have to go back and see.
It's the saint of trick endings.
Probably. Sawyer. I keep writing Sawyer, Jack, and Kate. Sawyer, Jack, and Kate.
Well, this is the first time in this episode where Jack actually tells Kate that he loves her. That was this one, right? So, which we all knew.
But
everybody knew.
He'd been like really sort of funny with her for ages, like trying not to say that and trying to make her believe that he didn't feel like that. So it was a big moment for those two characters.
Yeah, but before that, he smooches Juliet, and Kate sees it.
Yeah, it's almost like him doing that was like closure for him, right? Because he had told her that, he's defending Sawyer, and Sawyer was just trying to protect you, and then he tells her that, like, I get it. I'm not your guy. So, like him just telling her that he loves her, that's just his closure, and then he's moving on.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like to me. I don't know.
I guarantee he did not receive it like that.
Kate and Jack don't have closure at all. Do they? At this point, no.
I'm just saying that's what I think. It seemed like that's what Jack was doing at that point. He had got the kiss from Juliet. He understood. He was acknowledging that there was this thing between Kate and Sawyer, and so it seemed like he was kind of just. This is how I feel. I'm going to move.
Well, I think I think he wanted to tell her that, but he had been spending some time letting go since seeing them together anyway in the cage.
Yeah.
So he was kind of thinking, this is not going to last for me, so I need to get used to this. And then, but he still wanted to tell her that he loved her.
Right.
But it never even started, really. It never even
started. Right from the beginning, they've had a really strong relationship.
They're flirting at all, and they have each other's back, and they think, but Jack never says anything like
whatever,
that.
Sawyer groupie.
MJ is on her own island, the island of denial.
Well, here's my notes. So I have Kate sees them kiss, meaning him and Juliet, the traitor. Whoever. I have Kate is disappointed, and so am I.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're disappointed, that means there's a thing between Kate and Jack. So don't pretend you don't.
There's definitely some type of an underlying attraction energy. And like I feel for the girl. because I think that Jack would be her optimal, and we've talked about this before, but because of what she's done in the past and who she is as a person, she relates on a molecular level better with Sawyer. They understand each other's language, and you can see their physical interactions when it happens. But Jack is like what she always wanted. I mean, he's a doctor, you know, like, oh, if I could have a guy like that in my life. So
but right from episode 1, Jack was falling in love with Kate. Definitely.
That's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Just because you have googly eyes. Just because you have googly eyes. That's not love.
Come on.
It isn't TV show.
Everybody's screaming on the beach. You're telling me he's falling in love when everyone's screaming on the beach.
It's been a massive thread for the entire series that he's been falling in love with Kate, and that's why he had issues when he saw her with Sawyer. That was all built up to that point.
Yeah, but at episode 1, they're just like, you know.
What I think is most interesting about this is that you've got 5 people here that have been talking about this week by week. That this is one of the greatest, most cerebral shows of all time, and the subject we probably talk most about is Jack Sawyer's love triangle.
It's fun. That's why we love it. All right, so
we are bouncing off MJ's notes. Remember?
Well, yeah. Okay. So here's a valid question. Totally off subject. What's the assignment in Canada? Who was on assignment in Canada?
Oh, the two girls that were in the underwater station.
Oh yeah. I thought you were on assignment in Canada.
What does Ben have in Canada?
Nothing. He just made that up.
Just probably.
Oh.
He made that up to explain why they were gone.
I thought there was something more. I have what's in Canada, and then I have Mikhail pops up.
Because the blonde one was the right bitch, wasn't she? Should we say that?
She was actually an actress that was in 90210. She played Steve's psycho girlfriend when Steve was in a frat, just so you know.
Well, we see how she ended up.
Yeah. From frat house to Woo Woo Island.
Yeah.
From Woo Woo Island. Water base.
Oh.
It's kind of like a sorority down there when you think about it.
No, she didn't.
Oh.
No, you did not. You broke the rules.
What?
She went into season 4.
That's all right. She's allowed.
Oh, the comment.
I'm watching Hulu and it says watch next episode and the progress bar is happening and I'm like, stop! Don't do it. Charlie's door locks from the inside. It would open to the outside. That makes sense.
Right. Well, like about Lost, that each season is different genre, really. Kinda.
Yeah, kind of.
We were talking about that last week. We were talking about that.
Yeah.
We were trying to sum up different seasons, weren't we? And they are different.
Said he used to be a musician, so I think she programmed the code. Oh, that she used to be a musician.
No,
is that what she was?
No, that's not what she said.
The guy.
No. She said by a musician. I don't think she wouldn't have been talking about herself in the third person, and she says it was done by a musician.
And I thought it was Charlie.
Angel just saying, hi, loved Lost, not interested in watching it again. Aw.
So cool.
Show made me
It is
crazy.
a big commitment of a show.
Yeah.
It is, but it's fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time.
Station. Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That explains why Desmond really couldn't save Charlie again.
Yeah.
So that scene is so brilliant.
So good.
Worst place. His dad also worked there.
Yeah. They deliberately put him back in the same hospital.
Yeah.
And I
because that other doctor knows him, knows who he is, and says, I think you've drank too much, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They do something there. I just realized that's really intelligent because obviously at first they want you to think that it's maybe a flashback. And so at first when you hear him say, oh, go ask my dad upstairs, and if he's drunker than I am, then I'll leave or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And then so at first you think, okay, it's a flashback, and then you realize, oh, it's a flash forward. So actually he was so drunk he forgot his dad died.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
That's a good point.
I only caught it on my 7th.
I'm gonna have to totally reconsider this whole flash forward thing now.
But I tell you what, they did keep lots of dialogue vague for you not to ever realize until the end. He's going,
Yeah.
He's half conversations on the phone and not really showing us what the news report said, and all those different things were deliberately made the flash forward, flashback vague.
Yeah.
You know, so we're still guessing. You know.
Oh, the devil's in the details for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't catch
Well,
this.
when
That was
when
sorry.
I
Go
first
ahead,
saw
Mike.
it, I thought, he's a mess because of his, wife leaving him. I thought that was.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was why he was the way he was.
Yeah.
And she turned up.
And she shows up.
I'm
Yeah.
The
coming,
island.
She didn't even ask him if she wanted to get him. It's all right. Carry on.
No, what were you gonna say? She even asked him what?
She didn't even ask him if he wanted a cup of coffee. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I didn't take note of the fact that that's where his dad took his kidney. Was that hospital?
Yeah, I didn't remember that. I didn't put those
I didn't
together.
pick up
Cool
on that
fun fact.
problem because she wants what she doesn't have regarding Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whole duality thing for me because I think Jack represents who she is at heart, and Sawyer represents who she's had to become because of her.
Yes.
So it's just a duality thing, really.
Yeah, for sure.
But importantly, in that bit of dialogue, in that scene we were talking about, Jack's relationship is not as complicated. He's been Juliet's a new character for him, a new relationship for him, but Kate was still a big thing for him for 2 months or whatever in that really heightened situation, and blah 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 blah. So that's what that dialogue came from.
90 days.
Yeah.
90 days. Yeah.
So can we
3 months.
talk for a second about the fact that Sawyer had another significant development in his sort of moral behavior, ethical behavior, I guess, when he decided that was huge when he decided he was going to go back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And he just straight up tells Kate, "I don't want to go with you."
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to change the subject, so don't carry on. But you need to come back to me in a minute. Yes.
Okay. So that was huge, right? That he decided to go back to try to rescue those people. So somebody that was traditionally just been about himself, but it comes on the heels of him feeling really guilty about just killing somebody.
And
right.
Also he finally gets to kill Tom, who he's wanted to kill since the end of season 1.
It's so cool the way he goes, "I don't believe you." That's so
Great.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. That's a great line.
Yeah.
He just shoots him point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Tom's been such a funny character as well. He's just like, what, are we not the bad guys? He's that kind of character.
That was brilliant. That was so
Or are we
good.
not the good guys? Yeah. No,
yeah,
but,
that's true. So he kills somebody. He murders Cooper.
Yeah.
Then is like totally altruistic to go back and save his friends, and then kills somebody else right after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's
But-
killed before because he killed the guy right the day before the flight. But I think Cooper's just the guy he actually wanted to kill this whole time. So I think really now he's just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, also with Tom, you remember.
God, I can't stand Tom. I
in the
still get
woods,
it.
he's like, we're not. A while back, when he still had the fake beard on, he says, "We're not finished."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We're not finished.
Right.
There now.
Now you are.
Now we're finished.
Now your guns are done.
Yeah.
I think he says, "We're not finished, Ezekiel." I think he calls him Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
But what I was got all excited about,
Yeah, go ahead.
that moment that I completely forgot about, and I was just like, how is this going to resolve? And then Hurley comes hurtling through with the van. That was amazing.
That was amazing.
And it was like,
So
come
good.
on. And it's just
Love
like,
it.
runs
Yeah.
them over.
Hurley
So
commits
bad.
his first intentional murder.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Runs him right over.
And this is on the back of him, literally going to everybody, "Can I help? Can I help?"
Yeah.
And he
I
just-
know.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for him.
And at one point, I think it's even Sawyer that says, "Look at you, you can't help." You know, and that's just
Yeah, he does.
awful.
Brings
That's
up the
awful.
fat shaming again.
I
Awful.
guess,
Yeah, So Hurley, the last time you see Hurley, sort of walks off really dejected and rejected, and then he does that. Oh, so amazing!
And that
the
was-
van, and bring back the van that was also an amazing Hurley moment when he got the van working.
Yeah.
The van that was working saved our three characters. Amazing.
Yeah.
That was
Amazing.
all him all the way through. He found the van. He got the van
did
working.
it.
He used it to save his friends.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and he saved Saeed and Jin and Yogo.
Yeah.
And what about that scene
Bernard.
where
Yeah, I know.
Jack,
I'm joking.
where Ben and Jack are confronting each other, and Ben's like, I'll have these 3 killed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was incredible.
That was so cool. And I tell you what, Matthew Fox's acting when he does it was brilliant, because you knew
Acting is brilliant the whole way through.
Yeah.
He is
And he's like,
great.
he was determined not to give in to him, and he does it. Here's the shots, and he's like, what have I done? And what happens now? And what the fuck? Basically, it's just so amazing, so brilliant. And then obviously, then you get Hurley going, they're all right.
And
Amazing.
So, what I didn't quite get, I mean, I think maybe I know what, but when I first saw that scene, I'm like, why would Ben fake those murders? What does he think's going to happen? Like obviously Jack's going to beat the crap out of him, but I'm guessing it's just to get, the whole point of it would be to just get Jack all like, just hysterical and like cause him to start making bad decisions or something.
I think Ben wanted to keep those 3 in his back pocket in case he needed to use them for leverage later.
Yeah.
But why actually go through with pretending he murdered them though?
See, I thought that Ben wanted them killed, but Tom took it upon himself not to follow through with the order.
No, because Tom said himself, we should have just killed them, and the other guy's like, no, we have orders not to kill them.
Got it.
Mm.
So yeah.
But I like the fact that it's very much out of control though. So Ben and Jack and Saeed and all the main characters are now thinking on their feet. It's all gone really like chaotic, and they don't know what the other party's going to do next and all that. I like all that. That's why it was so thrilling, those last couple of episodes, especially all that stuff on the beach, because even because of what Lost has done before, when they're aiming at the explosives, something's going to go wrong, and then the 3 of them that are not warriors, well, one side would have been all right, but the other 2, you're like, you're gonna have loads of people with guns firing at you in a minute, so you did feel like they were really risking a lot, and you knew it was going to go wrong, I've now remembered what the big side moment was. It's one of those, oh my god, when he cracks that guy's neck with his legs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Best. Oh my god, that was so cool.
I know.
I was like, come on.
That was
yes, he got his soldier moment in.
Yeah.
I'm more dangerous than everyone here.
I've always remembered that bit, because that bit is so cool. It's I thought it was a drop kick. Maybe there's a drop kick later on in the show. But that was just such a great moment.
Of course, coming in at the end, goes up.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So amazing. Good. So hey, let's not forget, Locke is in the grave and gets a visitor.
Oh wait, I just wanted to say before we move on, I think so. Talking about why Ben didn't want to have those 3 killed, I think it's because since season 1 or early season 2, Ben has always had this thing of like, you guys killed 2 of ours, we didn't do anything. And so I think he just wants to have that as, leverage. He just always wants to have that little upper hand.
He does say that.
We're the good guys. We didn't kill anyone.
Meanwhile, Ben's telling everybody to kill everybody in this episode.
Right.
And I love the foreshadowing when he says, if you answer that message, everyone's going to die. And he's talking about the people on the boat, that we still don't know what's going on with the boat at this point in time.
But we know it's not Penny's boat.
We know it's not Penny's boat, not Penny's boat. So we know they're not rescuers. So who the hell are they? What do they want? Why does Ben know them? Why has Ben been fearing them? And what does this mean for season 4?
Exactly. And of course, could this be the one time Ben is telling the truth? Could it be? I mean, why would you ever believe Ben?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think it's... Do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Tell us who you think it.
I think it has something to do with not Penny, but Penny's dad.
Okay. What makes you say that?
Because there has to be money involved. There has
Right.
to be money involved.
Mike, that was really bad. MJ's going to watch that again. She's going to see your reaction. Our poker face was much better than yours, Mike.
Because I only have a narrow scope of characters that we know about, unless it's someone completely foreign that hasn't been introduced yet.
Exactly. It either has to be a character you know or somebody completely new.
Yeah.
Just like you said. So who else?
Well said, Mike.
Interesting.
I honestly think Penny's dad has
probably
something
someone
to do
with a boat. Someone who has a boat.
Well, we know this show is committed to dads.
With a lot of money and determination, you can find anyone.
Why would Ben be scared of Penny's dad?
It's a boat full of monks, and they're all the monks.
You're trying to throw me off. Come on.
Yeah, to get their money for that bottle, Desmond.
So let's talk about Walt.
Walt shows up.
Let's talk about him. Oh yeah, big time growth spurt.
Yeah. So Walt grew up a little bit.
If we show him from an angle, maybe he won't seem so
tall.
I know.
It's sad though, isn't it? Because that's why they didn't want to. That's why they got rid of the character, because they saw that he was changing as an actor. And I think I don't know. I think I personally would have just been happy to suspend my disbelief. I think if they'd have kept the actor, I would have been happy.
Here's
with
the other thing that the writers could have considered. If Richard is like, perfection over decades, why can't someone rapidly age?
Put something in the script.
At the point in season 2 where they made the decision, they weren't so hard on the woo that they thought they probably could have gotten away with such an explanation.
But also, they made a great plot with Michael anyway. So the stuff they did with Michael about Walt was brilliant. So
yeah,
maybe a kid hitting puberty was too realistic for the show. That's what I think.
I don't know. So was it actually Walt?
Puberty's pretty real. I haven't got over it.
Not woo enough.
So is it Walt? Is it an apparition? Is it, what is it? What does Locke see? But we know that John's not done yet.
Yeah, I think
Gareth.
Well, we know that Walt is special.
Yeah.
So he's shown up to people before, so it very well could be. It could be Walt from wherever he is.
Right.
But we don't know.
Right.
No.
But
that's true.
The healing factor of the island is definitely still working with Locke, because he got shot pretty good and he's crawled out of that pit and
3 days, baby. Shows
up at the end and he's like,
yep.
Yeah. But he couldn't bring himself to kill Jack.
Right.
No, that was a lovely moment actually. Because you wonder what's he gonna do, and then they just dropped it.
For sure.
Just walked off in classic Locke moment. He's done that a lot, just walked away from them all.
That was a very strange sequence, right? That what is it that was so like we know Locke doesn't want to leave the island and we understand why. But this was about letting nobody leave the island. Right. And so he couldn't even, shortly before that, he couldn't even kill the guy that stole his kidney and pushed him out of a window. Right. He couldn't even do that. And then he walks up and shoots Naomi in the back because it's so important to him to keep everybody there. And so why is it so important for him to let nobody leave?
Are you deliberately being deceptive?
Am I deliberately? Oh, well, I'm posing the question.
Well, it's not about keeping people on the island.
Well,
it's both.
It kind of is, because
it's both.
Because he's telling Jack, you're not supposed to go. You guys are supposed to be here. And what does Jack say at the very end of this episode? We made a mistake. Yeah. Right? And which is, for me, the most important part of the episode. Is when Jack, who is tormented this entire episode, why is he such a wreck? We think it's for one reason when we think it's the flashback, but it's not that at all. He left the island and he wasn't supposed to. And he admits that and he realizes that too late, right? Yeah. Whatever happened in between what we just saw on the island and what we're seeing in the flash forward, you know, he realizes he had made a mistake, and we have to go back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so Locke was right, you know. And so if you watch the episode over, you realize Jack is making the wrong moves the entire way through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
My question to MJ is, did you catch that moment when he tells Kate that he's tired of lying, or they shouldn't have lied or something?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that was about?
I don't know.
Did it stand out to you?
Let me see if I wrote it down. I don't, because I'm in my brain. My brain is running like a hamster wheel, and I'm like, okay, this is future Kate. This is Kate dolled up, has makeup, nice clothes. She has somebody at home. She runs in. She meets Jack at the airport parking lot. Like, okay, I'm trying to put all the pieces together. So I'm gonna say, oh wait,
that line comes out of nowhere, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at this point it's impossible to put the pieces together, though.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. I mean, you don't know how you don't know how they got here, and why is not in jail?
Why is who?
Yeah. Kate, she's not in jail.
She was wanted. She's wanted for murder, and here she is. She's walking. And here she is walking around free. So what happened with that? There's all kinds of things, obviously, that we've missed.
Yeah.
So,
well, if she's with her boo, she has another identity because they're both professional con artists.
Well, maybe.
I don't. Okay, so all right, so I have. So I'm writing down my emotions as everything's playing out. Okay. Cell phone works. Okay. Locke killed Naomi. I'm so stressed out. I'm like, shoot the phone out of his hand. Why do you have to shoot the person? Jack.
She had it coming.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Jack's apartment is trash. Why does and then Jack has all of those maps laid out with like trajectories about trying to find the island, right? Yeah. Locke is a true believer. He believes that they are there for He stands for it stands to reason he's I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a oh, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Emily doesn't have to wait a week for every freaking episode.
Yeah, that's the big
I know, for real.
Sometimes longer.
Okay.
MJ's the flashback of our show.
I am. So I have it's Kate and future Jack, full of regrets. Future Jack is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get back. That was the last.
Well, Kate isn't really full of regrets though. She looks like
Kate's like, I'm not going back.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's like, you see my vibe, you see my fit right now. Like, I'm good, dude.
Yeah,
like, I'm good. Like, why you calling me?
Which suggests she's not with Sawyer, because Sawyer's really unreliable kind of con man, goes to those different women.
He loves her. So I'm
thinking also it's a huge contrast, because remember oh, sorry, go ahead.
We're just so excited. Whoever she's with, Jack knows.
Right, yeah.
So
Hurley, I didn't want to give it up. She's with her.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
We know she's not with Charlie.
Oh, well, not anymore.
Not in the show anyway.
No, I was saying it's just a sharp contrast to the beginning, because if you remember, I think season 1, Kate would have been happy to stay on the island, because isn't there an episode where she's like, there's nothing for me, like I was on the run or whatever? Well, at least it was interactions. I don't know. I can't remember
something like that. I think she does say something like that.
Yeah.
So now she's
Things
just
are working out better for Kate.
Oh wait, I don't know that Kate's a hero when they get back. Am I supposed to know that?
No, Constance is at the same point you are. I don't think that shows.
No, she went forward. She went into 4.
Oh yeah.
Couple episodes, yeah.
She might have seen what some of that meant. I can't remember how early season 4 starts answering some of those questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, some of that's answered.
But yeah, that whole future self flashback, trying to put the pieces together. Jack just hopping planes to trying to get back to what
it's so sad.
never left for.
It's
Yeah.
It's a really good line.
It's pretty heartbreaking, that whole whatever flash, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Jack
has had a lot of those moments in his life where he's not in control, and when he thinks he's in control, he's really not, and it seems like that whole storyline is kind of continuing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's he's very uncharacteristically helpless. Sort of Flash.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, he's kind of becoming like his father.
Yeah.
And up until the end, and that flash forward, like, this is different for flashbacks and that. In the flash forward, he's really the only focus character wise in it. I mean, there is that other doctor, and his ex-wife turns up for a moment, but it's so much Jack. Yeah. Until that last bit with Kate, it's just Jack in it, which is unusual for one of those side stories.
Well, Jack is isolated though.
Yeah,
he's an addict.
Yeah,
addicted to
and they wanted to keep it vague, so it's a surprise at the end. So if they had more characters in it, it wouldn't be as vague. So I think that's part of it.
So let me ask a question. Since we're halfway through the entire series,
more than halfway,
right? Yeah. We've had our fill of flashbacks, and now we get our first flash forward. So I'm assuming we're going to get more flash forwards than flashbacks.
It could be that might be the case. We'll just have to see the next episode to find out.
Yeah, because I think we have almost everyone's backstory now.
For me, I can't remember what happens as far as season 4 and 5. I can't remember what happened I remember what happens, but I don't remember when it happened, whether it was in 4 or 5. So my next 2 seasons, I'm kind
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's like when did this happen and how much happens in season 4, which has kind of been the whole way.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. I did a quick look at some summaries, and one of the best things about the show happens really late in season 4, which is quite cool. I forgot about it, so that was cool. Well, I didn't forget it completely, but I forgot one aspect of it that was really cool.
That's not true, is it?
That's interesting.
Is that true?
Flash forward.
Flash. That's
it is.
Out, but I'm sure it is.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Hof-Stroller.
Looks like it.
That's
just
funny.
From a quick scan.
Interesting.
Hold on. Am I trained investigator again?
Interesting.
Wow, that's pretty perceptive.
I love that.
I mean, you'd have to know it was a you'd have to know it was an anagram to even look at it and think, what kind of anagram is that then? What's
right?
The real,
I mean, Hof-Stroller, that's not really like a name or anything,
Yeah, that's like a family business.
That's the type of attention you pay when you're, the 7th time through, right?
No, the 8th time through. I'm not there yet.
You will be.
Oh, that's true. You're only on number 7.
Yeah, so
I got this guy. Okay, now I want to ask everyone a question, and I'm curious to get.
Yeah, we can't really talk about that until we know the show answers the question of who is in the coffin. I don't think we can answer that. It's too spoilery.
Will I find out
don't
who would have been in that coffin?
Yeah,
because the coffin is the same coffin that Dad had on the island.
Well, it looks a coffin is a coffin, though.
Yeah, a coffin is a coffin.
No way.
I think we should leave that issue there. Because...
Yeah.
Let me ask you all a question.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, only answer Constance's question later.
Yeah.
What would you say your top 3 greatest hits were from seasons 1, 2, and 3?
Well, as in greatest episodes?
Or... Yeah. Or your favorite moments?
Hurley with the band.
No. I just went not Penny's boat.
Oh, not Penny's boat.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I would say that Charlie made me cry when he took the weight of trying to rescue everyone on himself. And he had that great moment with Desmond. That was just for a show to make me cry. That's massive. Because I'm heartless.
No, you're not.
When it comes to TV, sometimes I am.
I mean,
No,
there's so many great. Name 3 moments in a show with so many great moments.
I could do it.
Okay,
Season 1. The top moment for me was when Locke see him in the wheelchair reveal, and then him getting up, and that whole bit was amazing. And so for me, that was the top moment in season 1. In season 2, it was the shocking Michael shooting people at the end. That just came out of was a complete shock to me. It was one of the most shocking things I think that had happened on the show to that point. And season 3, we have to go back. It's the end of this finale, which for me, at the time when I first watched it, it blew my mind because I never in a million years, because I thought if they get off the island, the show's done, right? This is like, no, not only was this not a flashback the whole time, this is, they got off the island and the show's not done. It blew my mind. I never would have saw that coming in a million years.
Nice.
What was yours,
I like
Celeste?
those top 3. My all-time favorite moment of the whole show, not even just the first 3 seasons, are when Hurley and Charlie and the guys just restart the Volkswagen. I just love that episode so much. The music, the vibe, the whole like levity of that episode within the chaos of the show, just everything. Second, I think probably Sawyer's backstory. I don't know about a specific moment though. I just love his character so much overall. But his backstory is really fun. I just like how everyone is presented at the beginning as like a good person, and then you find out they're flawed. But Sawyer's like, he's just the bad guy, and then you start to like him. So it's written in a different way, and I just 3 probably when you get to see I don't know. I just really like the moments where you're in the like the bunkers when it feels like you're in the 70s. I just like the whole nostalgic feel of the whole thing.
I have to say one of my top ones is when we first meet Desmond. That was great. That was just great.
That was great.
Like classic.
The show's good at that. Like when we first see the plane crash from the other's perspective was brilliant.
There's actually a lot of great.
It's tough to nail it down, but
sure is.
You guys were right. This show is pretty good.
Thank you. Well, what about you, Dave?
And we've got another 2 seasons of great TV as well, which is great, isn't it?
Actually, there are 3. Actually, Garrett,
you didn't see what I was doing there.
No, I saw what you were doing.
Bad about season 6. I can't wait to get there.
He can't handle the woo.
Oh, I can't wait.
I need to spend more time at a temple.
I gotta do more like esoteric studies and like try and figure out what's going on. We go back to
when this season 3, which was a great season, by the way, much better than I remembered it being. It starts ramping.
It does really. It starts as a survival show, really.
Yeah.
And
the mystery, because there's a ton of mystery with the others. We just get little snippets.
I think it's a lot.
Which is that's really, like he's saying, it's really developed. It might be a she. Really developed in season 2 with Henry Gale. Was it Henry Gale turning up? Well, that's the conspiracy spy stuff, isn't it? So I know what he means. That it goes from a survival thing to what the hell's going on? Who's this guy? Kind of, who's in our camp that we don't want in our camp, and all that. That's a lot of season 2 is based around the Henry Gale stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
we know obviously.
Season 3 is a lot of soap opera.
No,
we're not done.
We're never done with the soap opera because there's still a lot of that. But I remember the pace of season 4 and 5 is just It's like this tail end of season 3. It's like they just ramp it up and they just keep going.
Yeah.
And it's like that for 2 seasons, and we get to that.
Yeah. The next 2 seasons, much
6.
different pace. They're like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think my top questions moving forward is I want to know more about Richard and why he hasn't aged.
Makes sense.
I want to know what Walt is up to. You know, how he like just all of it. And I want more of the flash forward. I want a little more. So are we going to get flash forwards of all of our favorite characters?
We'll find out.
A bottle of wine then.
More to come.
Yeah.
I do think Vincent was underused.
No.
We did get to see him at the end.
Yeah, he's dead
walking.
now.
Yeah, with
I mean, it's only been 90 days on the island, so. But I swear to God, guys, like when I watch this, I'm like, how did you all have to wait a week or months or whatever to wait for another episode? I'm like, we are so blessed to have this 20 years later.
Yeah, but you know, now we're in this thing where a big show happens and everyone's talking about it. But at that time, shows weren't really discussed in the same way as this one was. This is the first time we were all like, what does that mean? What's this? Did you see that bit? And was that and all that? And that kind of obviously was helped by the gaps. So we're doing this now, but we are watching it very quickly. And at the time, the gaps did help the whole discussion thing and helped everyone like this whole momentum build up with the fans and that.
Yeah.
I think the timing with like when podcasts became popular and social media and stuff was a perfect time for Lost, because I mean, there's been show dramas in the past that people have just like, you know, had a blast with, but we didn't have that social media outlet to talk about it. So I think Lost is one of the first ones where it became like a community activity for people to talk about the show, you know, with your friends and your coworkers and all that, but also with the planet. You know,
it was also really mainstream as well. So sometimes some really mysterious, strange shows like The Prisoner or something in the 60s, that may not have been as mainstream as Lost was, where it was like in all the news. It was like everyone was kind of, you know, like the media and you know, everyone was talking about it, not just the people who watch it. Although there were a lot of people watching it, which again makes it mainstream. So I do think that's a part of it as well, that it was so popular and so in the news.
And I mean, it was so popular and so in the news that I tried to hop in like probably season 6 and didn't get very far because I had no idea what was going on. And I listened to like a bunch of podcasts and that was it.
Let's see if we know what's going on when we watch it this time.
Yeah.
Gareth is going to be a lot of fun when we get to season 6. I can already tell.
I know I might be just irritating. You'll be like, come on, like that bit at least. That bit was good. And I'll be like, yeah.
Hey, you might love it this time.
You might.
I was so happy if that's true. I would be so pleased.
We will show you the light.
Yeah. That'd be great. That'd be great.
You're a different person from the first time you watched it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. So when was it? 2003. Okay, I was already a dad, but I hadn't formed the band and I wasn't a teacher. Maybe those things will change things.
Well, season 6, that was probably 2007, right?
2007.
Somewhere.
So I just finished my degree. I was just about to start teacher training. Yeah, I can see. I'm going to be a totally different person watching season 6. Yeah, I was an idiot back then. No, I really genuinely hope. I really do like it, and you guys are the ones that could turn me into a season 6 fan. So let's go. Let's do this.
Challenge accepted.
Let's do this.
I think it might be different. Also, just not just because we're different now and we watch things differently and think about them differently, but also just trying to say this in a way that's not spoilery. It was that season, like, I didn't know what was going on for a lot of it, and then you're kind of like, really, you know, and I think it's knowing it might make it a little more enjoyable actually this time through.
More palatable.
It's a show that answered a lot of almost all the questions that are posed in this show eventually are answered.
Ooh,
yeah.
Not all of them, but almost all of them are answered in one way or another. And I think a lot of people just were not happy with the answers, or didn't understand the answers, or just, they weren't the answers people were looking for. And I think that was a big part of some of the fan backlash towards the end of the show.
Yeah, that's right.
But I hear a lot of people just talk about the last episode, whereas I need to be convinced of the whole season.
Yeah. All right, we'll try to convince you.
Yeah. I would love it. I genuinely would love it if I like it. Do you know what I mean? If I really like it, I'll be really pleased. So I'm not going to deliberately not like it. I'm not going to be negative. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh. But if you watch them all in a row, then you don't see the synopsis, right?
There you go.
No, I always see when I'm about to press play. Sometimes there's very spoilery descriptions about what's going to happen, and the pictures as well, the little thumbnails. Sometimes that's a bit spoilery. Yeah. So it's all right for me. I've already seen
let it roll. I just let it roll. I don't,
All right.
Read up on anything anymore.
Yeah, no.
For the next episode, the little image is going to be like an open coffin with somebody.
Yeah.
Don't look at that.
Whoever was inside, no full blast.
There you go, Gareth. It's better than you remember.
Yeah,
it is.
That's a show about the
so obviously we're really pleased you joined us this week, but we do this every week. So every Sunday,
go back and watch the last 2 months.
Come and join us every week. It'd be great.
Yeah.
And for the record, ER said that couldn't stand Kate. I was anti-Kate the first full season.
Yep. We heard
we're waiting to see if she changes her mind about Juliet.
Yeah, Juliet, of course, is the best.
Isn't she gone yet?
There you go.
She's very much not gone.
Ugh. Ooh, maybe she's in the coffin.
Ooh.
Last time, both times I've said, this would be my third time. Both times I didn't like it. So
you know what?
I'm hoping you guys will convince me.
I will say this: sometimes people will show up at a funeral because they really liked the person, as if it were Vincent. Sometimes people might show up to a funeral if they really hate the person and they're just happy to see him dead.
Yeah.
So, it's like, what does it take for you to not show up at all?
Or maybe all the people that would have been there are still stuck on the island. Don't know.
Yeah, because at this point, we don't know how many people left the island or are still on the island. We only know Jack.
2 people. Jack and Kate. We know they left.
We know they're not on the island.
Allegedly. Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because, this could be heavy in the woo, and this could be just like different timelines. We don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, so Dave, did you not have a top 3, or are you still thinking about it?
I don't know. It's tough. I try to. What was it? 20. This was definitely one. I just try to think of the ones that were most memorable for me, that are really stuck in my mind. Episode 20, which was Ben's story and what happened with Dharma, and we see Richard. That was one of the most memorable episodes for me. Mm-hmm. The first season 2, episode 1, when we first saw the Tailies, that was one of the most memorable episodes for me.
That was really good.
Yeah. Agree.
I'm not sure. I'd have to really think about. I don't know. There's so many good episodes, but those 2 for sure were some of the most memorable.
Mm-hmm. He's having fun.
I think certainly with all 3 these first 3 seasons being done, I think season 3 is probably overall the best season for me.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, so much.
Yeah,
good
maybe.
Stuff.
So many different levels of good. Yeah. For me to have a reaction about characters, first of all, crying over Charlie, not liking Juliet, getting really pissed at Juliet, loving, the Jack, Kate, Sawyer triangulation. There's just so many good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Just a great season.
Is that called The Constant? Because that's usually everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Just let us know. We won't say anything about what it's about, but let us know if it's The Constant.
There's a lot of cool stuff coming up in season 4.
Yeah. So what are the first
season 4?
What are the first 3 episodes of season 4 called? Do we have that?
Oh yeah, and is there a correlation with the Looking Glass? I mean, I know that's the name of the station, but is there an Alice reference, because that's one of the Alice in Wonderland things? The Looking Glass.
I'm
Okay.
There
not.
probably is, but I'm not clever enough to know.
Saying.
Yeah, I'm not well versed enough with the Alice in Wonderland.
I'll check the library.
So episode 5 is the constant.
Ooh, the constant constants.
The first
Yeah.
3
So far.
are the beginning of the end,
Ooh.
confirmed dead, and the economist.
Oh God.
Hold on.
Oh, The Economist. I know what that's about. Okay.
And for those of us who have seen the rest of the show, for me, it's kind of a different show a little bit at this point, you know?
Well, going forward.
Going forward. It's just because the first 3 seasons were all kind of a setup. And now we know at least 2 people get off the island, which seemed impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just now anything could happen, literally.
But yeah, but also now that ramps up the crazy shit.
It really does. Yeah.
No.
Woo woo.
Whoa, not just woo. The stuff that I like as well. The scientific stuff goes mental. It's not just
the woo is
supernat-
tied into the science. You know that, right?
It is in this show. It definitely is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Definitely
Fine.
is. Yeah.
Okay. That could be part of your convincing.
Woo is science, baby.
So yeah, that all goes crazy now.
Yeah. Because at this point, literally, it seems like they could do anything. You don't know what direction this show could take.
Yeah, and also
Oh, yeah.
I don't
But I
want
couldn't have ended the show now, could they? It would have been a really crap ending if they had said, right, that's it, we've lost our funding or whatever, it's not happening now, we've been cancelled. It would be a crap ending.
it would be horrible.
Oh, they would have
Yeah.
written it differently if they knew.
Yeah. If it would have been genuine rescuers at the end of this
Yeah.
episode showing up.
Yeah,
if-
yeah, that's true. They
if
would have done that.
This were the final season, and it would have been crap.
Yeah.
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 But like I still want answers about, the fog monster.
Oh
I
yeah,
want-
we still don't know that we
I
still
want
don't
haven't
have
seen that in a while.
we still don't have those answers yet.
Yeah, I want answers about the kaiju, invisible kaiju that's walking around. I want to know why, dead people are showing up on an island that they've never been to. I want all that. I want all that.
Do you want
And
to
if
know
I don't get it?
Do you want to know whose boat it is?
Yeah, but don't spoil it.
No, I'm not going to. I just wondered if that was in your
yeah.
head.
I'm not dying to find out, but yeah, it's there.
Are you particularly interested in the whole Jacob thing?
Yes, but I don't want to do a deep dive yet because
She's sitting
I can only handle so much woo at a time, so I don't want to go down because
I think MJ will love that stuff. She'll be the biggest.
Oh yeah.
It's got MJ written all over it.
Yeah.
When we watch it, Jacob will have MJ written on his forehead.
Johnny Depp tattoo says
Yeah.
MJ with a big heart.
How did you know he's played by Johnny Depp?
I know.
Spoilers.
Paolo and Nikki.
We do talk about Paolo and Nikki in previous episodes of this, so if you want to check back.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we do this every week because it's really cool that ER's here because clearly he knows the show and we're here every week. So,
But seriously,
come join us again.
there's some YouTube gold moments in some of those early episodes with you all trying to figure out where I'm at with this show. There's some gold in there. I've gone back and watched our episodes and been like, this is amazing.
There's a lot of us going.
I love it.
You guys' homework before you move on to the next episodes is to go back to episode 20.
Oh yeah.
11 minutes. I'll snapshot this to you. 11
We don't
minutes and
have to
4
go back
seconds.
now. You've taken care of that for us.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I can watch it. I want this poltergeist action.
I'll shoot this to you.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Well, should we call it there or what?
Yeah, I think this is a
Yeah.
record. Woohoo! Good job.
Woo.
Woo!
Gotta eat.
Yeah, I gotta go make food. I'll see you guys.
All right, guys.
Week.
All right. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Thanks for
Namaste.
Thanks
watching.
for being.
Namaste.
Oh, he's from.
We're
he's
already
from,
off.
He's from Europe.
All right. Namaste,
Bye.
everyone.
Oh, namaste. We're not off yet. Bye.
Yes.